everybody and welcome back to the Squeaky Floorboards. Welcome back to the Squeaky Floorboards in our house. Made out of bloody wood, this house. It'll blow down with a big gust of wind, it will. It will. What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the guy that's not wearing his bloody t-shirt. Jesus. Bloody professionalism, and he can't find it. Look everywhere, can't find it. What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Frankie's Aquatics right here on the wonderful, marvellous, magical platform that is the U and the 2. Put them together and you get YouTube. I hope you've all had an absolutely smashing week. My week has been as lovely as ever. I had some brilliant messages from you guys. I even met some of my customers and my viewers. I don't like to use the word fans. It sounds like I just imagine when I hear the word fans, I imagine stuff like this. I don't think I'm quite there yet. I've seen a few people walk past the house and wonder if that's where the boy lives, but no one's done anything like that. I'm waiting for the buses to come past, and then I might have to like climb up on my roof of my car and go, yeah, power to the people, power to the people, and don't forget the axolotls. So I hope you've all had a good week. This week's video is going to be a little bit, I'm in a bit of a crazy quirky mood. I don't know if it's could have had too much sugar in my coffee. I actually had no sugar in my coffee. I don't do sugar in my drinks. Anyway, there's something not quite right with me this week, so I'm going to just ramble off about nothing. I'm going to go on a bit of a crazy one. So good luck. Good luck to you all. So this week's video is going to be 5... Gonna squeak all night, I'm gonna squeak all day. I'm gonna squeak cause it's the only way that I know. Squeak, squeak. Squeakity squeak, woo woo woo. So this week's video is going to be 5 bad things about keeping axolotls that nobody, including me until today, ever tells you. So listen up, get your little notebook out and take note. So let's get cracking with this week. I'm just on one today. So first things first, here's a little disclaimer. I love axolotls, I make no secret about it. It is a little bit of a fun video this week. But there is a few things that really irritate me about them too. And no one really talks about them very often, but I'm gonna put them on blast this week. Axolotls have got it. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get hate mail from axolotls themselves. They're gonna be under the water going, bloody hell, I'm not putting up with this. They're gonna go mad. They're gonna go crazy. The first thing is they poo a lot. They do. They drop the bomb whenever they see fit. Usually right after you've done a water change. That's usually when they like to drop the guts everywhere. And yeah, it's quite messy. It's quite repetitive. That's why I always recommend turkey basters, because it's so much easier just to go in and swoop out the poop. Swoop out the poop! But they are very messy animals. Quite possibly one of, if not, the messiest. Probably, no, I'm going to say it. I think they're even more messy than goldfish. Goldfish are pretty messy. They poo a lot too. The stringy poo. But axolotls take the biscuit for that one. Normally, right after a water change, you'll notice that your axolotl goes, oh, thank you very much. Take that for your thank yous. And then they just float off. And it's like, damn you. They like to poo. And if you leave the poo in there, thinking that the filter will pick it up, the chances are your axolotl will stand on it and it will go everywhere. Poofetti everywhere. Disgusting. Which one of you has dropped that bomb? It's disgusting. That's the first thing. And I mean, I know we've all got to go to the bathroom, and when number 2's called, we have to go and take a poo. But axolotls are very messy, and they always poop. I mean, sometimes, like for example, upstairs in my baby bag ribs, the axolotl rack, I change the water in that once, twice, 3 times a lady. Once, if not twice a day. And the chances are, the reason I do that is because they poo all the time. So they get water changed first thing in the morning, then I check on them midday, and I often feed about midday. And then by the evening, it's time to do another water change, which is absolutely fine, it's not a problem. But it's no more frustrating when you've just finished your water change and then one just drops its guts everywhere. It's like, yeah, cheers for that, you little cute fluffy thing. It's a good job you're cute. The second thing is they're quite destructive. Yes, they're quite destructive little monkeys, little water sausages. So I obviously use artificial plants in the majority of my tanks, and the reason I do that is because they're destructive. So they will quite happily dig out the roots of real plants. They're even been known to pull off, I don't quite know how they do that, I've never witnessed it, but every morning, or most mornings, I'll notice that the plants that I stick on with nice little suction cups, the artificial plants, will just be floating about the top of the surface, or they'll be at the bottom upside down where they've gone, heh, deal with that then for your breakfast, yes. So they are quite destructive. I don't quite know how they do it. I'm actually going to put a camera. I'm going to do a pixel cam, because she's the... To be fair, she's not the most destructive. I'd probably say Flick. Flick and Buddy, I tell you, two partners in crime, them two. They're the two like to uproot everything. Hammocks, oh my goodness, they love pulling hammocks down. How do they even do it? They're stuck on with suction cups, like, and they still manage to pull them off and float them about everywhere. So yes, axolotls, as cute as they are, they can be quite destructive too. Don't be fooled by the gills now, will you? Yes, very cute, but very destructive. Number three is Number three is sometimes they can be quite picky when it comes to food. That's another true story. True story! They can be very picky when it comes to food. 9 times out of 10, I love saying that should be my catchphrase, I get a t-shirt with that. 9 times out of 10, not out of 10, just 9 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10, 9 times out of 10, they will suddenly, and without any good, real, obvious reason, just stop eating. No, not today. And they'll take the worm and they'll spit it back out. I'll let you worry about that for a couple of days while I just bob about my tank and just leave you wondering, scratching your bald head, why I've not eaten today. The truth be told, if they're not hungry and they haven't got much of an appetite, they won't eat. They'll take the food because instinctively when they see it wiggling, they'll take it. But sometimes they'll chew it, and then boop, and spit it back out. And you're like, listen here, monkey butts, what's your problem? Just not hungry, I guess. I mean, I wish they'd leave it. I mean, my little brother did this. This is true story. My little brother got a chocolate Santa when he was about 2-3 years old. It was a massive thing. Like I said, I think it was a Thornton's one, which is quite a nice chocolate company over in the UK. And he opened it up, all excited with his chocolate Santa, and he bit its head off. Don't like it. And he gave it, don't like it. And he gave it to my dad, I don't like it. And my dad was like, okay, fair enough, just leave it there. You might fancy it in a little while. It's still early, you've just woke up. Santa's only just been. And the little monkey, rather than like go, I don't want it, someone else can have it that'll actually like the chocolate, he decided to chew it all up and spit it back out. It was like a chocolate mountain of mess. What a monkey. Axolotls are very much the same. They'll chew up the worms, nom 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 nom, and then spit them back out of any good real reason. Obviously, if your axolotl is off food, there's usually a reason behind it, but not all the time. Don't let them fool you. Sometimes they're just little troublemakers. The fourth thing is sometimes they like to hide. And usually when they find a nice little comfortable spot to hide, they'll stay there pretty much all day. And then when you try and show them off to people, like, oh, come and have a look at my axolotls. Oh, what's an axolotl? It's one of, oh, okay. Yeah, he's hiding. He's in there, I promise he's in there, he's just hiding. And the little antisocial monkeys, 9 times out of 10, favourite words again, 9 times out of 10, they are quite social depending on how you raise them. But sometimes they just don't want any of it. I don't want the attention today. Get that camera out of my face, will you? I'm having none of it. Usually when I have customers come around to the house, I like to show off my animals anyway. And they'll come in, I'll go, yeah, come and meet the parents. So over there, that's Flick, that's the father down there. And Pixel's hiding. She's in there and she's quite cute when she's not hiding. Yeah, she just hides behind her log. And all you see is a little foof just kind of pop out. Not to do, and then disappear again. Little monkeys, it's always at the times you don't want them to be hiding. Like sometimes I'll set up the tripod and I think, you know what, I'll film a little bit of video for a YouTube video. Lo and behold, having none of it, hiding away. Oh, my temper, what do I do with you? Ooh. The fifth and final thing that kind of irritates me ever so slightly about the cute, wonderful animals that are axolotls is they pack quite the bite. Now, some people might say, but I've seen earlier videos and you say it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. I will stick by that. It doesn't hurt. I think it's more the visual. So, for example, if I'm in there spot cleaning with my little turkey baster, I'm in there picking up the poop and everything, and then one of the little babies will kind of get me, or Pixel or Flick, who rarely do it anymore, but they get hold of a finger. It's quite the sight because it doesn't hurt. It's more like a suction, like a hoover, like, but it's just the visual of looking down and seeing an axolotl literally attached, and they will happily, say that's your finger, they'll happily swallow the whole thing. And you have to kind of just wait. If you kind of go, woo, you're going to send them across the room. So you kind of have to just wait, and then eventually they'll kind of go, hang about, no, and then they do the boop, reversing, boop, boop, and they realise you're not food. But yeah, that catches you off guard. It happens quite frequently. I mean, when they get older, they do kind of get wise to the fact that you're not food, and they won't really waste the time trying to eat you, because no human in the right mind is going to go on then, you win. But it is quite a visual thing. It's quite a spooky thing, because it's like, oh my goodness. But it doesn't hurt. I promise you it doesn't hurt. And if you don't believe me, go and stick your finger in his mouth. Come on. You want to go and have a look? Stick your finger in. I'll wait. And that's pretty much it for this week's video. I will attach a very small amount of footage of my axolotls at the back end of this, because I usually get told off. If I do a video where it's just completely me talking, then I end up getting told off for not showing off the babies. So I will show you a little shummy about now. Well, thank you all so much for stopping by and checking out this week's video. You have been absolutely amazing with your comments and your support, and I absolutely love you all dearly. If I missed anything off the list that you go, actually, this really bothers me about, I mean, you didn't say anything about that, drop it in the comments below and I'll bring it up in the next video. So until next time, if you haven't done so already, please be sure to hit the like button, also hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell, and I'll see you all next week. So until next time, ta-ta for now. Woohoo! It's kind of weird talking to yourself, I ain't gonna lie, because when you very first record these videos, it's just me and my axolotls and these four walls. But you do get used to talking to yourself. They do say it's the first sign of madness. Okay, come on Boris, get the kettle on.